Hello, everyone who loves romantic intrigue. I'm here to shed some light on this complicated dance of relationships. If you, friend, are suspicious that you are being used by a woman, keep an eye on these 5 little things she can do. It's a real mental gymnastics, but with a little vigilance, you can notice the signs of manipulation and imbalance. And when that woman is using a man, that's where things get interesting. Her games reveal her deepest intentions. But, if you're aware of these tricks, you can navigate this storm of emotions with a clearer vision of what's going on. My dear danger flirts, let's talk about this woman who uses a man as a pawn in her little game. She's like an explosion of energy, dragging the poor man deeper into her web. Like a real storm, she leaves a trail of chaos wherever she goes, using all her charm and cunning to hide her true intentions. And you know what's most ironic? Even celebrities understand this crazy dynamic. As the eternal Marilyn Monroe said, "If you can't handle the worst of me, then you don't deserve the best." But look, when this is applied to a woman using a Sigma male, things change. She uses that phrase as a shield, to justify all your crazy things and your emotional unavailability. She is a first-class manipulator, placing all the blame on the poor Sigma male and ignoring her own responsibilities in the relationship. It's a dangerous dance, my friends, and you better be prepared so you don't end up like a toy in the hands of this fiery woman. Let's navigate the mazes of relationships and not fall into this trap. And here we go to unravel the mysteries of this little love game. In today's video, we're going to talk about how to identify when a woman is using a man and the 5 things she will do. So don't forget number 5. It's important. First point, she will only treat you really well when she needs something, It's like a transactional agreement where she doesn't care about her little heart. She may even fake affection and attention, but only when she wants something from you. She's like that friend who only shows up when everything looks great or when she wants a little favor. And look, she's like a chameleon, changing color depending on the environment, adapting her behavior to manipulate you and make you comply with her desires. But deep down, her intentions are only for herself, creating a dynamic that will erode all trust and mutual support. So, my friend, it is crucial to understand the difference between true affection and just a facade for personal gain. Knowing this, you can ensure that your little heart remains a priority. You deserve a relationship based on care and respect, not just her selfish desires. Let's stay tuned and not fall into the trap, because here we are looking for real love, not just hidden agendas. Let's navigate this tangle of emotions together. When a woman uses a guy, whoever he is, she can end up disrespecting his sexual needs and desires too much. She only thinks about herself, completely ignoring the importance of an intimate connection that satisfies both of them. Does she know that saying that you need 2 to dance tango? Well, it couldn't be more true. In a relationship, it is essential that both people strive to satisfy each other. But in this scenario, the woman doesn't care about exploring what the guy wants, or doesn't even care about talking about his sexual needs. For her, it's like an exchange of goods, or she simply ignores the importance of intimacy. And then, the guy, poor Sigma man, feels completely ignored and frustrated with his needs always being left aside. Like, she expects him to fulfill her desires without even thinking about reciprocating or considering what he wants. This lack of balance destroys any chance of intimacy and connection between the two, leaving the guy longing for a deeper, fairer, sexual connection. So, guys, don't leave anyone behind. Focus on your desires and needs, because here we are, the two of us who dance the tango, side by side, without any imbalances. Oh, and remember number 3, he gets upset when you don't ask questions that matter. When a woman is using a guy and he, poor guy, tries to open his heart with questions that matter. Look, her reaction could be pure irritation or defense, Instead of having a frank and honest conversation, she evades answers or simply ignores his concerns. This reminds me of that saying, silence speaks volumes. Her refusal to deal with important matters shows that she is not in the mood to commit or have a real emotional conversation. For example, when the Sigma guy tries to understand the future of the relationship or expresses that he needs emotional security, she quickly becomes irritated or shuts down. It's like she looks away or avoids responding, leaving the guy feeling ignored and unsure about what's going on. And that's emotionally draining, because this constant avoidance creates a wall between the two, preventing any chance of true understanding and connection. The woman, maintaining control, does not let the Sigma guy have the clarity and emotional support he so seeks. So guys, it's time to break down these barriers and have honest conversations, because here we're looking for real connections, not power games. Let's wander through the depths of feelings together. When a woman is using a guy and creates this illusion of a future together, but without taking any real action or making concrete plans, it's like throwing words to the wind, She even makes vague promises or talks about a serious relationship. But when it comes to getting her hands dirty and making it happen, she just keeps talking. This reminds me of that saying that promises are only as strong as the actions that follow them. In other words, it is important that words match attitudes. For example, she may talk about a future together, but when it comes time to act, she always stalls. This lack of precision leaves the Sigma guy in constant limbo, wishing he had a clearer vision of what's to come. So, get this. When a guy understands this pattern of behavior, he can protect himself from false hopes and make more conscious decisions about how much he wants to invest in a relationship that doesn't really go ahead. It's time to be smart and not fall into these traps. Let's keep our feet on the ground, guys. Because when a woman is using a guy, especially a Sigma guy, she does everything to keep the relationship very hidden, avoids any display of affection in public, and refuses to acknowledge their connection in front of others. It's like she's hiding the obvious in plain sight. Does she get it? He uses the Sigma guy as a springboard for his own ends, while maintaining a totally different facade to the outside world. For example, it can keep the relationship out of sight of friends, family, and colleagues, creating a clear divide between private interactions and public social life. This whole secrecy makes it seem like she doesn't value the Sigma guy or their relationship at all. Maybe you're just using it to gain social status or satisfy a temporary need, while maintaining a completely different image to the outside world. And imagine how that makes the Sigma guy feel. Totally marginalized and unimportant. As if their relationship was just a hidden nuisance instead of something to be celebrated and cared for. It's time to open your eyes, folks, and value those who truly deserve our love and respect. Let's wander through the dark corners of relationships, but always with the spotlight of truth. It's time to take a break for reflection, folks. If you, my dear, have identified this pattern and are thinking about whether you really want a relationship based on transparency, mutual respect, and a real connection, then it's time to act. If you liked this conversation and identified yourself, don't forget to tap the like button and subscribe for more insights straight from the Sigma world. And stay tuned, because our next exploration of the world of relationships is coming. Hey, fun people. If this exchange of ideas made the heart beat faster on the other side, it's not easy. Give it a like, sign up, so you don't miss any future tours, and send a big kiss to this Harley Quinn who's here with you, wandering around in this world of love and adventure. So stick with us, sign up, give that Aratado like, and come enjoy this relationship vibe. Stylish kisses, and see you next time, my romantic comedy partners.